This is an introduction to checking out for my volunteers and substitutes. Also, if I'm busy assisting students, teachers may come check out their class as well. There are two ways to check out. The first way is under the Circulation tab at the top. On the left sidebar, we have several features: Check Out, Check In, Renew, Copy Status, and Patron Status are probably the only ones that you'll need to use. So if you want to know what a student has out, you can click Patron Status and scan their barcode. You can click Copy Status and scan a book, and it will tell you who has that book or if it has been checked out at all. You can renew a book by clicking here and then scanning the book. Check in, you just scan the book as well. And then check out, you're going to use the student barcodes. So first you will scan the student barcode, and then you will scan the library barcode on each of their books, which is on the front cover of the books. Make sure the cursor is blinking in this box here, because if it's not and it's clicked somewhere else, it won't work. Also, if this box is checked, you won't be able to scan a student's barcode, even if it is clicked here, because it's set to only search first name. I like the option of being able to scan by barcode or search a name without having to switch between this menu. So I don't like this box checked. So after you scan the student's barcode and scan their book, to do the next student, you just scan the next barcode. Very easy. Now, the other way to scan is by Homeroom. I'm going to share this example using my Teachers in Paras homeroom, so I'm not going to share student data on YouTube. So select your homeroom here, and then click Select Patron. All the patrons in that homeroom should be listed here. You can sort them by first name, last name. I don't have very many nicknames in there. I only use a nickname if someone goes by something other than their first name, and that's not very many students. If you know their last name, it's easier just to type that in because it's less to search for. But most of the time, if you don't know a student, they'll just tell you their first name. So I like to keep this on first name. So when you want to select to a student, you will click on their name, and then you can scan their book. And then when you're ready for the next patron, just click Select Patron, and then you can click on the next one. Okay, and you can scan or enter a book on their account next. Occasionally, there will be an error message that might pop up. If a patron has an overdue book or a fine, it will ask if it's okay to override that fine. The computer is set to do this message for overrides and fines so that we don't have students checking out too many books at once. So first grade and kindergarten are set for one book, and grades 2, 3, 4, and 5 can get 2 books. If they have an overdue or they have a fine, that counts as 1 book. So you'll have to give the okay and click yes in order to override them so that they can get their second book. I always tell the kids, if you bring back 2 books, you get 2 books. If you bring back 1 book, you can probably just get 1 book. So they pretty much know how many they can get. But if you need to know, you can either scan their barcode here or click on Patron Status and scan their barcode here, and it will tell you what they have out if there's any confusion. And that's it. I hope you enjoy working in the library.